Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I am Valerie. This is Illumination Portal. That's Debbie. She is our friend, our animal healer, magical. I don't know. She's just so magical. I love her energy because she comes in here, and it's about how to make how to make us all feel better. How to give us some comfort, right? You get an energy healing from an energy worker, and it does. It affects you. It affects your pets. We've done this like what, two or three times, two times already. This is the third time, and wow, it's you can always go back though and listen to any of the healings that she's done. They still have the same vibration as the day she did them. And we're going to do another one today once we get some people in here. So far, we have a few. Hi, everybody. Um, well, today I wanted to talk about, well, Debbie worded it perfectly for me, awareness and focus of ourselves. Like we're in eclipse season, right? We got 2 weeks. Hi, Willow Love. Until the great American eclipse. And this kind of opens a portal of energy where it can compel us to change, to look at ourselves, to treat ourselves differently or others differently, or see what is really going on. What are we doing? But it starts with us, and that Debbie was absolutely correct. Where do you place your focus? Where's your awareness? What are you in every moment? We were just saying this before we got back here. We have choices. It's choice of love or fear. Are you going to soothe yourself? Are you going to care for yourself? Or I know I was horribly abusive to myself until I understood my words have power. And the things I say to myself is if there, I'm in here, my soul's in there, Debbie's soul's in there, and we also have like a neutral observer kind of just watching it as it goes on, right? And I would notice the person noticing me and go, wow, they don't ever talk to me like that. You know what I mean? They're just kind of observing. So it can get deep, and I like the idea of getting deep. Debbie likes to get deep too, because we go down into our emotions. We understand. The more we understand ourselves and what motivates us, it's easier to navigate through the energies, these energies, wherever they, from space, from the sun, from everywhere, the eclipses, they come in and they do move things around. In the same night, I think it was the same night, or no, it was the night before the eclipse, or just a few hours before it, that we had a double X-class solar flare. Those are powerful energies. And in my opinion, they're coming in to help clear out the blocks and the density on Earth and all life on Earth so we can raise up in vibration. And that's truly the reason why my channel's here. It's a higher consciousness channel, spiritual channel, heart-centered, soul-centered, to give ideas on how do we navigate? How do we get through these challenging times? Or is it even challenging to you? It might not even feel bad. I know I feel good in it, but I've learned how to talk to myself. That is so important. The words we use for ourselves to guide ourselves is, if you're waking up every morning, and this was my life. I woke up every morning with an anxiety attack, very frustrated with myself. I didn't like anything I did, and I couldn't shut the voice off. It took a long time. Well, I found out the mind and the ego are to work for the heart. Your heart is the first number one voice that we listen to. It gets drowned out because the ego, and especially where's your Mars, or in this case, what is ruling you there, can be very hard on us. we may have heard that all through childhood. We may believe what we heard. Society has all these ways of, making us feel like, well, you always need to like keep working on yourself. You need to lose weight. You need to do this. You need to do that. So it really does come down to us helping our self soothe our emotions and mental bodies and physical bodies to soothe. Um, as we, well, we're going to start out, Debbie's going to start out with an energy healing to like kind of pull everybody's energy and calm it all down and see where we're going from there. Debbie, how are you doing?
Pretty good.
Good.
I'm actually hearing to start off with a little bit of light language, so I'm probably going to just do a very quick little bit of Lemurian sounds. So we're just going to listen to it right quick, and then I'm going to segue into a grounding exercise for everybody. So it's going to sound a little weird, but here we go.
No.
Ma, pa, ka, wa, ta, hi. Tawa kaha maha kawa tahi, tawa kaha maha kawa tahi, tawa kaha ma. A little bit of light languaging there for you. There and back again, so we can kind of break up, shake up just a little bit if you guys are feeling a little bit of the mucky from all the fear around anything that might have been projected around your eclipse season. There again, like I was telling Valerie backstage, be aware. You need to begin looking at and just slightly being aware of if you're reading a news article and it's making you fearful, close the page. Literally close the page. You're being triggered for a reason. It's not just you doing this. You are actually being manipulated in the moment. There is subliminal stuff that's going on. There's a lot of stuff going on in the backgrounds that most people don't even realize. And so for that reason alone, anything to do a shorthand is one, start looking at your focus. And if it's making you feel shame or guilt or fear or anger, close the page. You can quickly go out into nature. But anything that you can find that will make you laugh will automatically help to elevate that frequency. Laughter does elevate your frequency pretty quick.
It does.
So what we're going to do right quick is a really nice, soothing, grounding exercise. And so what we're going to do is look up and then close your eyes. And we're just going to imagine a light coming in from above and let that be any color that it wants to be. Wow, that is a potent energy already. So we're going to let that come into the crown and then just move down through your head, all around your eyes, your ears, your face, your throat. Let it slide down under your jaw, all around the neck, down through the collarbones, into your heart space. Then let it cool down into your tummy area. We tend to hold a lot of fear, we're trying to shield ourselves from the world in the tummy area. A lot of our emotions that we can't process in the moment gets shoved into this area as well. So we're just going to let that cool in that area. And now we're going to allow that energy, that light from above, to go down through your shoulder blades, your shoulders, your arms, your elbows, forearms, wrists, and out your fingertips. Now we're going to go to the back, and the same light is going to pull down, cascade down your back into your hip area. Allow it to go down from your tummy and your back into your hip area, and down through your thighs, your knees, your calves, ankles, feet, and into Mother Earth. And now comes the bit of fun. Mother Earth is going to offer you another energy. Let this be whatever color it wants to be. And this is going to be coming up through your feet and bring it back up through your feet your ankles, your calves, your knees, your thighs, your hips, your tummy, and then allow the two lights to meet in your heart space. And now we're going to push this as a bubble all the way around your body and let that bubble expand out around 3 feet all the way around you so that you're supported from above and below. And you can set your intent that only the highest frequencies come through this bubble. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's drifting off to sleep now.
It feels so good.
It's a pretty powerful with here today. Yeah, it's nice.
It is beautiful.
Well, one of the other things that I was mentioning to Valerie backstage is on top of laughter, this tends to be the season where babies arrive. Puppies, kittens, foaling season has already begun, calving season, and you know, nothing says life is going to continue like a newborn.
Right.
At the same time, it's a little bit of a rough journey for the little ones to get here. Birthing is not an easy walk in the park, as all of the mamas can say. So what I'm going to be doing in a few minutes, if you like, is I will go ahead and do our regular meridians, and then I'll just add a little bit of extra in there, a little bit of extra energy for the babies and the mothers that are going to be coming into our world and brightening our days.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to bring this up real quick. I don't know if anyone's pets, my cats really, for about 3 or 4 nights, every night, really had a hard time with these energies, or they weren't in pain, but they were awake and aware and very, yes, yeah. So maybe this will probably help everyone that's had these last few days of this high, powerful, very powerful energy. Love bubbles of light and love. Thank you, Ruby Red Slippers. Wow. All right.
Okay, so just to preface what I'm going to do, if anybody hasn't seen my other videos before, what I do is I actually reach out energetically and I manipulate meridians, which look like rivers of crystals all around our bodies, and they follow the same meridian path as an acupuncture or acupressurist will use. And what I do is I go through and I put out what is the correct flow, the correct direction, and our bodies will actually respond to that and will begin to vibrate in the same way. That's what I put onto the MP3s. And I have 3 different MP3s, one for horses, one for dogs, and one for kitty cats. And each one, I focus more specifically on that species. But the one that I'm going to do now is going to be for pretty much everybody.
Everybody. Because her MP3s do help the humans there too, even though they're for the pets, the cats, dogs, and horses. Just the link is below in the description box, and she has a website. And if you were here last time, if you weren't, you're in for a really big treat. And like I said, we've done 2 videos, so you can always go back and listen to the videos to calm yourself or calm the pets. Okay, thank you, Debbie.
Yes. And as Valerie was saying, the energy is actually embedded. So it doesn't know time and space. And so as you go back through, if you've missed this live, the energy will be just as potent on the replays. Okay. I'm going to get quiet here and dial through these meridians. and I will see you on the other side. I do this quietly because it's actually a right brain activity for me. So
Okay.
I will
Thank
see you on the other side then.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Let's get going.
So beautiful. You're so beautiful.
Okay, I've just finished with that. I'm going to hop right on into doing some supportive care for the little ones that have just arrived. And I'm also going to do some extra energy for the mamas that have just undergone the journey with their little ones as well. So just give me a little bit here. And I'm going to add on some extra energy for the little ones and the mommies. Giving the little ones some added support for their digestion systems. Sometimes it can be a real struggle as they come in here and they're getting adjusted to the food. The nourishment is different from what they've had. Passageway was not so easy sometimes. And right quick, we're going to do a quick clearing off. Sometimes when they come through, they can have some throat, some ancestral stuff. So we're going to do a quick little swirl on that. so that they come in here with their own little stories, that there's not leftover energy from previous generations tagging along. We want to keep the good stuff. We don't need the. There we go. So that's nice and clean slate. Okay, I'm going to just give me just a little bit longer. I just want a little bit of support for the mother's bodies, because that's a heck of a slog. It's a heck of a marathon. Oh, you're so welcome. Okay, there we go.
That is beautiful. I feel so good. And people are commenting. Lori's dog came up and gave her a little poke.
Oh.
Yeah. And she brought up before when we started that her dog Georgia had not been feeling herself for days, sleeping more than usual. And then she came up and gave her a poke. Ruby Red Slippers, her dog was up a lot last night. And anybody have any questions on your pets or anything, we'll definitely try to.
You're going to find some of the pets, because as Valerie said, we did have a lot of energy released from the sun, and with the energies with the eclipse, even if you can't see it, which I live in Oregon, and we get swaddled in clouds mostly, so we don't see it. And I think it mitigates some of it, but your animals can definitely feel it, and can have you be up a lot, because they're trying to figure it out. Even though you're telling them it's okay, their instinct is saying, yeah, but I feel this thing. And so processes that we just did will help immensely. In fact, I'll be surprised if they don't.
It does feel good.
Go out just from this alone. And sometimes the sleeping thing, if they're sleeping a lot, sometimes that can be the response to the eclipse as well. They'll do a denic response sometimes.
And I want to say hi to everybody. Please ask questions if you have them. Hi to Willow Love, Rossi, Ruby Red Slippers, Harley. Nice to see you all. Sharon Foster. Viviani, hi. Oh my goodness, all of you are just as beautiful souls. Lori Hunsinger, thank you for questions, and hi. Hope George is doing better. And hi Fatima, an oil painter. Diana, how are you? All right. Well, so far we don't have any questions. How does everybody feel about the healing, the energy work Debbie just did? I think it's fascinating how she trained for shiatsu massage, and this became, like everything in life, it became a thing with some of her animals, her horses, a couple of beings showed her the way, and she'd always been connected to animals and always was very in tune. I want to say you're in tune with everybody. It's just to me it's fascinating to see how we all evolve. Hi Teresa Ford, beautiful to see you. Diana saying she help with her 3D circus, working on a painting, so lurking. Oh, are the doggies and the bird okay, Diana? I know. Everybody, if you have anything, let us know. Debbie it's really well. Let's use me. We'll use me to focus in on. Well, it did feel better what you just did. Like my nerves were kind of ramped up these last few days because of this energy. And I mean, when you were doing that, I really felt the energies rolling through me, like real soft and smooth, kind of just making myself more calm on the inside. than I was. So that I really appreciate that. Is there okay, Diana's saying, yeah, Groucho, Gloria, and Grizzly, the 3G circus, are all sleeping. Wow, that's pretty cool.
That's wonderful.
Okay, Ruby Red Zippers is saying, hi Debbie, wondering if you can tell me if my older toy dog is cognitively impaired.
I'm not very good at reaching out if there is some. Oh, yeah. I'm going to say, yeah. Someone's not focused as much as what they once were. Let me see if I can help with this. Sometimes what's happening is they've just, you get older and you kind of get tired. I mean, it's a been there, done that. I've seen it. Suddenly you don't connect as much with the world.
Oh.
So let me see. I think I've got the dog. Let me see if I can just send a little bit of energy to their little head. Because they feel quite happy and comfortable. It's just they're zoned out. Hi. Yeah. 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 We had a response from that. So, or at least yeah, they're like, what the? Stay in your little body, huh?
Wait,
there's some entertainment going on here still.
Yeah. What's going on? I'm sorry.
Oh, some of it is they step out of their body because they're a little bored with life.
Oh.
Just a little bit of extra energy to their tummies too. Sometimes with the older dogs, they can get some digestive upsets too. Okay, let's see if that helps at all. I think grounding.
Yeah, grounding's important. I wake up grounding. I don't know. To me, that's like one of the things I choose to place my focus on as soon as I open my eyes. It is okay. Let me ground. Let me feel the energies. It feels really good waking up, and I speak into the ethers what it is I want. What I prefer to feel, to deal with today. It's just set the tone, right? That's kind of what this show is about today. It's like you can set your tone. You are in charge of your energy field. You can navigate that any way you'd like. As soon as you open up your eyes, place your focus on what it is you prefer. Drink a lot. I mean, I don't think many of us drink enough water. I think, in fact, I read something a few days ago where I need to drink probably 3 times as much water because I think I drink a lot, and it's not, because we're electromagnetic beings, right? So we have to get that water as a conductor of electricity, and it really helps. And this goes with the pets too. I worry about Dot. Debbie knows my Maine Coon. I never see him drink water. But I don't know if I'm going crazy. I mean, he has to be drinking water. His bowl's right there. He's maybe drinking it when I'm not looking. I don't know. Does he feel dehydrated to you at all, Dot? I don't even know where he is. He's usually here when Debbie's here.
I'm surprised he's not here.
I know. They're like both crashed out. I haven't heard a peep.
Oh, no. They might have connected earlier. A lot of energy healing in the day. So yeah, they might have even just connected earlier and just zonked out from that too. He doesn't feel dehydrated to me. So he's probably drinking when you're not looking. And if they eat wet foods, they'll get the moisture from the wet food as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he does. Let me just say hi to Randy. How are you, Randy? Flower, beauty, peacock, rainbow. How are you? Joyful journey. Nice to see you here. Ruby Red Sifter says, thank you, Debbie. She's looking around now. She does have the sight issues too. She must feel the energy. Thank you so much.
Oh, wonderful.
We used to live in Oregon. Aw. How's the little man? Ruby red zippers. See. Okay, Joyful Journey has a question. Are we going to be able to save my cat Scout? He isn't doing well.
Okay.
Hi, Arlene.
I'm not a seer, but let me see if I can at least find your guy's Scout.
Okay.
This is a little tricky for me. Normally, I use photos whenever I'm doing work. So usually, I'm seeing the meridians on the pet, and I'm also able to make a better connection. Right now, I'm just kind of flailing around blind and hoping that I get the right one.
Well, we appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Is as I'm doing this, if your pet has something similar, like if they have tummy issues, they're gonna be able to get the same benefits doing, or if the human has an upset tummy as well, this will help. See if I won't Scout though. Oh, do we know what is going on with the poor boy?
Can you, Joyful Journey? Can you give us any more information on Scout? His what? I'm sorry, Deb.
Oh, I was just asking. I mean, kidneys, tummy issues, but seizures. I mean, I'm really flailing around blindly here. So
right.
I've got a lot of
please
forward that are being worked with energy wise, but I'm not sure that I've actually encountered Scout yet, so I don't.
Okay.
Who he is.
Well, hopefully she'll answer. Joyful Journey, if there's anything you can tell us about Scout. Debbie does work with photos. Usually her MP3s are on her website, which is down below in the description box. But he's working on everybody around, and all the family members, not just the furry family members. She's available on her website. She can help you. Get her some pictures, do things like that, if you'd like.
If you want to do one-on-one, there's a contact me at the top of the page. Fill out that form, or if you're on my website where the MP3s are, there's another contact me page.
Okay.
Okay. I've been dealing with a lot of this lately. Okay, that explains it. So I was working with him. Yeah, it was anything, but he was also doing an indication for kidney, which is not fun.
No.
And I'm actually, I look a little spaced out, but I'm actually working with the energy while we're speaking. So
we are not judging you. We would never judge you. We love you. We love that you share your energy with us. And I'm sorry, guys, if you're having any internet problems for either of us. We both have storms around, and our internet's not the best, but. No, we love you, Debbie. We appreciate you. Anything that you this is beautiful. I think it's beautiful.
Still just a little bit longer here in Scout.
Yeah, take your time.
He's really not. Yeah, he's not a happy camper.
Aww.
I'm not too sure what he got into.
Let's send Scout some love.
Okay. Well, that should at least help him feel a wee bit comfortable. And as Lori was saying earlier, if you were doing any yawning during our processes, or coughing, sneezing, burping, farting is another fun one. Go ahead and get your water, because that's actually toxins can be released as I'm doing this, and it will go into the bloodstream. So you'll see if we're doing a lot of yawning or any of the other signs. Then that's trapped emotions and toxins that are being released into the bloodstream, and you're going to want to get a drink of water.
Wow. So
and
I was feeling
that automatically.
It usually what? I'm so sorry.
Pets will usually get up and go get a drink automatically if they something like that. That they know that they need to go do it. It's just humans need to be reminded. And please make sure that it's water. Coffee, tea, soda will not cut it. Not even milk. It needs to be pure water, because what's happened is there's a physical release in the body, and so you need the extra water to flush it out. Oh, that's great.
I'm gonna have some water. I'm gonna have some water, because when you were doing the earlier
the grounding,
the grounding healing, that I felt like energy just
That was
pouring
a big
through
energy.
me. Yeah, it was a big energy.
Yeah, and some of the internet stuff can actually be because these are some pretty potent energies that we're working with today.
Oh,
The
man.
nice thing is, these aren't the doomy, gloomy, fear-mongery, sky is falling junk. This is some really nice, soothing energy coming in, mostly
Yes.
from above, but I'm getting some pretty potent stuff from underneath too. Oh, and that's the other thing that I wanted to mention as well, because whenever we're out in the world and things are scary, you know, they're saying, oh, this eclipse is really scary, or there's a comet coming that's going to wipe out the world or whatever.
Right.
You don't have to believe it. If it's made you fearful, go ahead and do the grounding exercise, but you can also call in your own little personal dragon or unicorn, or if you like working with the fairies or tree elements or flower elements, surround yourself with those. They can bring in soothing energy to help you know you're not alone. You are safe.
Yeah.
It's going to be okay.
Absolutely.
Like, it's actually going to be better than okay. It's going to be
Yeah. It's pretty awesome. What's coming is pretty awesome. I know Diana, an oil painter here, and I do the astrology on the new moon and full moons. And that was the last thing we were like, we would never want to promote fear because of an eclipse. Eclipses are powerful and important. They've been happening on Earth for since the beginning of time. It helps remove density and blocks. There's a lot of life here that has been distorted or misinformed. And as we go through eclipse season, happens to be that, well, on the April 8th Great American Eclipse, which is probably going to be the most viewed eclipse ever in history, which I think is pretty cool. Of course, you have to have the glasses, don't you know? But they want to call it the Devil's Comet. It's going to come through that eclipse period, which is about 4 minutes. I'm calling it the Dragon Comet because I feel dragons coming in. Do you feel them coming in, Debbie?
This is the year of the dragon anyway.
Yeah. So it is so cool.
A messenger. It's just bringing in information from the outer planets.
Exactly. I keep getting higher wisdom. But raising the catfishes like we do for dogs helped my son's cat. Huh.
That might help.
I didn't know that. Well, thank you for sharing, Willow. And so as this is an eclipse portal. Everything to me is a portal because everything is a portal. The moon's moving; it's a portal. You know, we're so blessed to live in this solar system, and it's so exciting that this solar system interacts with us in different ways, or it helps us, guides us through energies, I should say. And as we go through this, right, from the 25th until the 8th, I mean, it doesn't just end on the 8th, but it is a very potent time to take control of the things that you feel maybe are out of control in your life. Again, going back to Debbie, what she said on awareness and focus. Where we place our focus is everything. If we're watching news or reading papers or anything that's upsetting us, upsetting our system, or because our nervous systems are the ones that get hit the most. And once the nervous system isn't calm, it brings all the other systems in disarray too. And then here we go, we're getting sick or adding to something. But if we can place our awareness and our focus, there's was Juno. I'm sorry. Juno and I did a show on the words we speak, how to speak to yourself. What are the words that are helpful? I think the Crohn's, a lot of people are doing this now, like the ethics about what we do as psychic spiritual beings. There's so much positive that we have that we're waking up to, but it does all come into where do we place that focus? How do we talk to ourselves? Are we kind when we talk to ourselves? Are we patient? this is a time to be very patient as we are going through all this energy, these different fluctuations. Let's see what. Here's my friend. There's Diana. I do this astrology with. Crazy fear yesterday. Someone put it out there that Aries and Libra should not go outside. Oh my God. Yeah, it's ridiculous. And it's the energies of Aries and Libra. Well, and Debbie, she does a Huna. I'm sorry, Huna flash, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the Lemurian.
It's Lemurian astrology.
Astrology, which is fascinating to me. I love it. And so we're actually in what period right now?
Right now we're in the month of Honu, which is the sea turtle. Now the sea turtle is actually today and tomorrow is the last of the sea turtle. So all of March 1st through March 28th is the sign of the sea turtle. And the stargate on that is the moon, and that's called Waho. So what happens is the central sun that we have, the light is coming from the central sun, and it's beaming through Waho, the moon, and then it's coming onto Earth. And it's not just the essence for the turtle is navigation. And so it's not just the people who were born in the month of March, it's everybody is picking up that essence. Now on the 29th, the 30th, and the 31st, those are called Ma'ita, those are crystal light of days, and we will be getting the undistorted light directly from the central sun for those 3 days. And the month we're moving into for the month of April, from April 1st through April 28th, that's called Tuatara. And I'm already smiling. And that's what it is. It's the smiling gecko. It's what it is. And it's all about the smile. So literally it is about focusing on laughter. Silly little videos. Cat videos are fun. Dog videos are fun. Watching foals play, calves play. And the what's going to happen for its stargate is going to be Mars in the evening, and that is Mata. So there again, for the month of April, what's going to happen is the undistorted light will come from the central sun and go through Mars as the stargate, and then that will hit the planet for the month of April. So that will be for the month of Tuatara for the smiling gecko. That will be what the essence will be hitting us, is the smile.
That is so beautiful. I love that. There's one lady we listened to in the morning. She does meditation, and she saw a gecko this morning. How beautiful! So the 3 days of the last 3 days of this.
The 29, 30, and 31st. Those 3 days will. Thanks.
She does. It's beautiful. It's good.
Are Ma'ita.
So I'm sorry. The last 3 days, I keep getting.
So if you're born on the 29th, the 30th, or the 31st, you have two choices. One, yours is the crystal light of days. You go straight to the central sun. That is your birth sign. Or if you want, what you can do is you can go to the birth sign ahead of you for your flavors, as they say. So you can, if you wanted to, you could become the smiling gecko. You could claim Tuatara as yours. I've got several Ma'itas in my world, and they all claim, they don't even look at the outer. They're like, no, I'm going straight for it. Well, happy birthday, Randy.
Happy birthday, Randy. Yeah, she's always. I never see her, but I can see her when she's typing, and it always seems like she's smiling. This big smile, right? Oh,
great out.
Yeah, that's so cool. That's so cool. Yeah, awesome, Randy. So when we were talking earlier, and we were backstage, and I was talking about how it was a Libra full moon, Libra eclipse, and we went into a Scorpio moon this morning, and you said it was called What's the
It's
Scorpio?
actually, yeah, it's going to be for the month of October, which is kitty
Oh,
heat. Both of those signs actually become kitty heat, which is the sign of the lamb. So the
oh,
moon will be the sign of the lamb.
okay. So, I mean, because, oh, wow. I just love, I got to learn another. I got to put some energy and time into the Lemurian astrology. It sounds so fascinating.
It's
And
a
it
lot,
is.
it's more soothing. It's far more gentle. I
Right.
like that it follows a bit more of the natural rhythms.
Right.
And some of our times construct has been pulled a little bit out. You
Absolutely.
can feel it because, I mean, you ask a normal person, it's like, well, what is the astrology for May? And they'll stare at you blankly. Well, it's a lot easier for them if it's just one birth sign for the entire month than
Mm-hmm.
trying to figure out, okay, well, is it fall around? Is it the 20th? Is it the 21st? When is the changeover? It's a little, and you can feel that tension starting on that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
the Mayan astrology actually it's Lemurian, and Lemurian actually
Mm-hmm.
predates Mayan considerably. So the Mayan astrology actually would be borrowing from the Lemurian astrology.
Yeah.
That's it.
A lot of our history has been kept from us or distorted from us. So we're not, uh,
Distortions. Yeah, intentional distortions.
mhm.
Sure.
So as we remember, right, like we're waking up or we're ascending or however you want to say it, your intuition is coming online, your psychic abilities, your healing abilities, all these things are growing inside of us, and especially exponentially these last 20 years, right?
Oh, yeah.
And here we are learning more and more and more, and we're like, oh, that's where that comes from. Oh, because that was another thing with Diane and I when we decided to do the moons. I was guided heavily not to bring fear into the astrology. Make it doesn't have to be, oh, this planet is always in its detriment, and why can't they just enjoy the energy they're in? It's a planet, so and then I got the planets had their own sentient beings, so I really love that because I can go hang out with them and receive information. Oh, she's a red special serpent. What? That is very cool, Leah. So I got to learn that stuff. What's this? Oh, where we go? What is that? I'm missing some. Okay. But so do the animals go by months?
Yes.
Now, okay.
They,
Wow.
they'll be the same. They'll do the same birth signs as we do, if that's what you're asking.
That is so cool. Yeah, I feel like Dot is definitely a Leo. Well, now what does Lemurians call Leos?
Is that in July? If he's
No,
July,
I think he was August Leo.
okay, he's an August baby. So that is what's called fatwa, and that is the sign of the falcon. And the essence for August is going to be purification.
Oh, wow. Now, and Debbie does have this information on her website,
Mhm.
right? You have this
Yeah,
um, in
that's
the
on the
shop,
shop. Yeah.
in the
So
shop.
if you follow the link, like you're going to see the MP3s, go ahead and click on those. And then on the upper banner, there's going to be, it's called the Lemurian Collection. And I've got all kinds of hoodies and shirts and cups and stuff. Click on any of those. You will bring up the information. It's very small, but it has the information of what the birth sign is, what the name is, and what the essence of it, or this, or well, and not or. It has the start date and it has the essence of each month.
I
So
love
there's
that.
information. There's 13 signs on that actually.
I was just going to say it's different because it's 13 signs, and
Yeah.
that is another thing that's been hidden from us because there is a reason why there would be
13.
even though they use 12 for everything. I don't know. I don't know how this all works. I'm not the expert, but I've. Do you know why 13 over 12?
Again, it's a distortion, and so as they do the distorting, and it's not. It is a manipulation. So what is happening is our energy is being siphoned away from us.
Yes.
With these older systems. That's why I'm going more. Well, actually, I was bumped by the whales and the dolphins. They didn't have much of a choice. They're like, you're going to learn this, and so it gives you back by going to the Lemurian birth signs and that system. It gives you back your energy and your power.
Wow.
So the more that you're in alignment with and the flow, you can do the whole, 1 foot in each world thing, which is fine. But the more that you can integrate the essences from the Lemurian, you'll feel it. It feels calm. It feels smooth. It feels gentle. You do get it stops the energy leaks the more that you're in alignment with the Lemurian.
And that's a good point. I mean, not just for the Lemurian astrology, but for me in charge of my energy every day. I have to know if I'm leaking energy out anywhere. And these are the kind of things we wanted to talk about today, where, again, awareness and focus. How do you talk to yourself? Are you drinking enough water? Basic things, to keep you elevated, happy, laughing. I mean, that's the first thing Debbie said to me in the back was laughing. We gotta get laughing. So, and kitten videos. And who doesn't love the kitten videos? Let's see, Joyful Journey. I think we're all gifted. And what are you interested in? Do you feel anything for Joyful Journey there?
I picked up oracle cards for some reason.
Huh.
Might be a tool that she enjoys playing with.
Yeah.
Maybe something else to play with.
Yeah, I love it. And it just, you could grow. You cannot use all these tools. We have so many tools available to us now. Okay, what does she say? Like the sign between Sag and Scorpion. Ophiuchus? How do you say Ophiuchus? Is that it?
Yeah, I know. I came up with that idea. I know. I was like, no, I'm so not in. It makes far more sense to me that the light comes from the central sun, and that's not just our sun. That is the central sun. It's in the Alkean belt.
Yeah.
And so it makes way more sense to me than them
right.
Trying, and here's another constellation to pull out. Right.
I know it. I see the central sun like feeding down into our sun, to our planets. Like it goes down, right? And it brings in that higher, newer consciousness, that newer information.
Well, those are photons. The information that's coming in, those are photons.
So cool. It's from the sun. It is so cool. I mean, just the sun to the sun. It's the central sun to the local sun. It is just mind blowing. Let's see, Leah, does that make you a healer since serpents? What's this? To kick up a notch, you're a healer of heart since you're a red serpent. Oh, I love that, Harley. If you are, I need an appointment. I love it. Well, that was pretty cool. Huh. In the pagan calendar, there are 13 moons in the year. Absolutely. Thank you, Diana. Yeah, we really are. We are all special and needed in this. We have
absolutely.
I mean, and it's based on what makes your heart smile. What do you love and value? And once you know that, and that's where you've put your focus, as we were, because that's important. What am I going to focus on all day? I want to focus on what I love and value, not what I'm being told to pay attention to. That is disrupting. Let's see what Leah says here. Oh, good question. Debbie, do you know what star family you're from?
I don't know specifically. I've always been attracted to Sirius, but Arcturus actually is another one that stalks me. And with the Andromedans, I don't feel as big a pull. Sirius has always been highly, and there I go again. Sirius actually is Rahu and Kahu for the
Right.
two. It's
Right.
a binary star, so it's
Right.
actually Rahu and Kahu.
That is so cool. What else do I have? Fresh air and nature, self-talk, choosing the correct words. Where is
Energy.
your focus? And then that, I mean, there's so many chakra meditations. There's a lot of good stuff on YouTube. I did a lot of it for, I didn't have a lot of money back then and would help align my chakras. I'd make sure I'd feel into them. That's another thing. Even we have to feel into our energy because no one else can do it for us. Well, an energy healer like Debbie, she can find out where the meridians aren't flowing right. Right. But if we care for that, right? If we care for ourselves, it kind of preventatively, the preventative medicine. I want to say, is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely every day. You know, people I've had them. They're like, well, why do I have to keep redoing this? Well, you change the oil in your car. You go out into the world, and you wake up. You balance yourself. Your energy is going to be in alignment. Then you go out into the world. You're hitting a whole bunch of light distortions, and it begins to warp what's going on around your own energy field and pulls things out of alignment. And there again, you go back through and you can just do a quick grounding meditation. You can do the go back through the MP3 well, you can get the MP3, but you can also just rewind and use the energy healing session that I was doing on this.
Mm-hmm.
It will help.
And
to reopen those energy flows up again correctly. And constantly doing this isn't just, once a day is great. If you can do it in the morning, if you can do it at night, just before you're about to go to bed, especially a good grounding exercise to help psychically wash off the gunk of the day. That's great. It'll help you to get a much better night's sleep.
That's a really good idea.
It's just practice.
Practice. Okay, like maintenance. It's maintenance.
Well, and you're always trying to be connected to the higher energies.
Yes.
You want that to the higher frequencies. One of the things you can do too is look on YouTube for a 432 hertz frequency music. It comes in all kinds of different genres. So whatever your favorite genre is of that, you can play that, and that will help a lot.
Yeah, I love the hertz. I love all of it because whatever you're doing to align, and you sit and you go inside to your heart and you ask your spirit team to help align you, they will align you and they will bring you to the right information. But I love that Debbie has she has 3 videos on my channel. You can go back anytime and listen to them. Her MP3s are in her shop. They're very affordable. It's good. Like she was suggesting the last couple of times that if you have an animal who's a little under the weather, you can constantly play it on a loop, right?
Yes.
Just keep it going, keep it going. And may I ask if she's the person behind the text? What text? I'm sorry, I'm not understanding. How do we make a grounding mat rug? Well, I ground with
outside barefoot.
Yeah, go outside barefoot, and I use crystals. I'll go outside with crystals. I'll drink eat grounding foods. I had to do that last couple of days a lot. I was like floating away. The energy is rearranging us in a good way. It's removing what's no longer going forward with us, but as we settle into the energy that we are, we want to make sure that that is grounded and nurtured, and you're taking care of anything that feels off to you in your body. So we have an energy column, right? So I always feel into it, bring that energy down from my higher self, meet it with Mother Earth, like Debbie does, and you can feel into it. You can feel things around you. I bring the dragons in a lot. There's so many things we can do. And again, we have this 2-week opening, this portal to help release what doesn't work. And every time I say that, I kind of feel nauseous, like something is being released out of me. I don't know what it is, but there we are. I can feel it though. You know, those little changes in my body, right, in my belly right now. I never feel my belly like upset. But Leah, we don't know what the text question was. The person behind the text.
Do you mean can I feel you? Is that what you're meaning?
Oh, if she feels the person behind the text. Okay, so you mean like you? That's what she did. She went into everybody's energy when she did the healing, and she can feel into everybody that's here and anyone who watches in the future.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful.
If anybody has any leftover where they need some extra energy sent their way, just let me know. We'll hop on and do it right now.
Yeah. Let us know if anybody needs any healing, any energy sent their way before, because we're gonna
any specific organ that you might be needing, like something specifically for the tummy or specifically for the I don't know where that came from. Somebody's tushy needs it, huh? Okay.
Well, somebody's tushy.
we do have a lot of points in that region as well. So we'll send some
send some energy to the tushy. Oh my goodness, it's important. It's important. Dance. I think she does, Harley. Leah, do you mean the chatters? Yeah, I think she's talking about everybody here. But that's what energy healer, that kind of energy healer Debbie is. She can feel into human energy. Mostly started with animals and realized it also helped the humans. So that's how she figured it out.
Yeah, I was Shannon. I'm actually sending you some energy right now. So if you can just breathe a little bit, you're just breathe. It's going to be okay. You might actually feel me working on you. It feels a little strange sometimes. I've done that to myself as well. It feels a little weird, but it's going to be okay. And just breathe into that and allow it to release a little bit.
Oh, that's so nice. Okay, so Leah was talking about anyone. She came late, so she's sorry. So, yeah. Oh, yes, she is generous, isn't she, Leah? She's a beautiful soul, Debbie. But Debbie is a really beautiful soul. Can feel her energy. It feels so good.
I like that idea, Randy.
Randy just goes and goes and goes. I don't know. That's a good thing, no?
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh, that's so sweet. Anyone else before we we move on from this today? I'm trying to see what else. So I put discernment down. You know, we don't want to be judgmental, especially to ourselves. Just discern. Okay, here we go. We got Harley. Yes, I would love some energy. Thank you. All right.
Okay, gang. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll just send out some energy. We're just going to ramp it up a little bit here. So hold on to your hats.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Bring you up a little bit more here. There we go. Oh, we're going to do some ting points on the feet.
Oh, some what?
In here. There we go. Yeah, that'll help. Your little crowns should be tingling now.
As soon as you started, I was like, woo. She does glow, doesn't she? She's so beautiful. Oh, man, that feels good.
Like that.
I feel energized. Oh, my goodness. And let us know if you have any questions, if you want us to work on you or a pet or anything, let Debbie know. I think I could use help in your what? Let's see what that is. I'm not sure what that is.
A gift of some sort? I don't know.
It's a foot. It's a foot. There we go. Sorry.
Well, you might have actually gotten help whenever I did those ting points in the feet.
Oh.
They're the points are meridian points as they connect to Mother Earth.
They're called what? T-points?
They're called ting points. T-I-N-G. Ting points.
Oh, wow.
And they release the energy off and out of the body.
Oh, okay. So it's like right where our Earth Star chakra is, like where the energy goes
It's
into
our physical body. It's our physical body as it connects to Mother Earth. Yeah. So they're actually physical points on the feet and also on the feet.
Wow. How cool is that? Thank you. Let's see. We got Judy E here is asking for, she's a burned out caretaker. Oh, honey.
Let me send you some love.
Yeah. Needs a big hug.
Mm-hmm. And support. I get it. It is a long struggle, and you're not sure. You're not sure how long this is going to go on, and at the same time, you don't want it to end because it's somebody that you love.
Right. It's just off.
But yeah, the burnout is real.
It is real.
If you can weave it in, make a little spa for yourself, even if you're just carving out 15 minutes in the bathroom for yourself. Do like a Epsom salt foot bath. Light a candle. Spritz some flower perfume or something.
That's perfect, because that's exactly what I was going to suggest. You got to do the self-care, Judy, too, for yourself. That's an excellent idea.
That's the other thing too. If you can get the opportunity, lock the bathroom door and cry your eyes out.
Oh, she is amazing, Leah. Thank you. Harley, thank you. Oh, where did I just see somebody? Here we go. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Where is, okay.
Because you're on the go. You're up right above your ankles.
She is action-oriented Aries. Her birthday is on the 29th, on that magical day you were talking about.
Oh, think about it. She's not just Aries anymore. She launched into Maita, which is pure energy.
Pure energy, Randy. And
Randy,
I think
here, honey, I'm working with just a little bit higher up in your feet, and it might hurt. It's a little right beneath your knees. So let me see if we can get the energy moved around. What you've got is a stagnation thing that happened in your feet.
Yes.
It wouldn't hurt for you to put something in your shoe.
Like a support?
I'm hearing arch support.
Arch support.
Wow. Yeah, I can feel it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, that should be a lot better for you.
Oh my goodness. Judy. Go ahead. I'm sorry, I'll put.
Let's finish out with Randy. If you need, you can also take off your socks and shoes. Don't hit a rattlesnake if you're still in the desert. But point your toes down into the dirt.
Oh, yeah, I love doing that. That's a good idea. Oh my goodness. Judy E, she has I have three disabled siblings. My goodness, beautiful.
Judy, in that case, like I said, if you need, get yourself into the bathroom, lock it, bawl your heart out.
Yeah.
Go ahead and cry, because you really have been shouldering absolutely everything.
Everybody.
When we have to hold it together, I'm feeling it'll be beneficial for you to actually go ahead and cry, to let it out. And then just wash your face with some cold water. You don't have to tell anybody that you're doing it, but the more you can allow that energy and that because it is a grief, it's a lot of stuff that you're taking on for people, because you're not just taking on the burden, you're taking on their energy as well, because it's a distorted energy. Go back to what we just did today with the grounding exercise and the meridian flow. And you can play that for all of your siblings.
Absolutely.
Valerie's right. Whenever I started this, I actually learned shiatsu for horse and rider. And so my work actually does work for people, for humans, just as much as it does the animals. I kind of backed away more and more simply because humans tend to have baggage, and we love our stories and we love our stuff. And so
Mhm.
it was whenever I tried to offer help to people, they're like, yeah, but my stuff. So they
Yeah.
would the help. They would get a little weirded out over the idea of being balanced. Um,
Mm.
Judy, I've actually been working on you for quite a while now.
Mhm.
So
Thank you.
but yeah, I keep sensing that go ahead and have yourself a decent cry as many
Mm.
times as you need. If you need to just lock yourself in the bedroom or a bathroom or something for 10 minutes, even just cry as much as you can. Uh,
Yeah.
let it out. You don't have to, because by doing that, you're allowing the flow. Right now, you're in a dammed up river, and that would help to allow that to go out and away from you because you're holding on to yours. It's not just your stuff; it's their stuff too.
Yeah.
And that
And
would
and you could call in. Like, I love that Debbie said you just replay the
absolutely.
grounding and the healing earlier
Mm-hmm.
with your siblings in the room, and call in your higher self, call in your team, call in their team. They'll send you the proper um, ground team here that you would need. I know that's something big with them, but we have to ask our higher self, our spirit
Well,
team.
the other thing that you can do too is there is also an MP3 that's called, I think I called it Lemurian Environmental Balancing. I really should remember what I call these things. But if you click like you're going to my energy MP3s, there is another one that's specifically called a Lemurian environment. And that one may actually help you with your situation. I don't know with your siblings if they are disabled, supposedly, we're going to say supposedly permanently. Uh, You'd be shocked with the energy healing how much stuff can actually shift and change.
Yeah.
What that it undoes the distortions, the light distortions, and the distorted stories and the distorted energies, and will help to bring balance back into your environment. It literally 0 points is what that Lemurian code is.
Oh, wow. I love that. So that would be excellent, Judy, for you and your siblings. And that's in Debbie's cart link down below.
If you go like you're going to the energy MP3s, it will be in the same category, and it's called the Lemurian Environmental. I think it's like the environmental balancer. I really do need to look that up. But it'll be Lemurian. It's the only one listed as the Lemurian for right now. But that's what those are specific codes to help 0 point is what that is.
And let us know. Let us know if this, you know, Debbie will be back. I think she's coming in every month and hanging out, and we can always do stuff together. And I'm saying that because we're going through this next year. This year has been a little bumpy. It's kind of the end of the distortion. I don't want to say it's all going to be cleared up, but a lot of it's going to be cleared up. I want to say by January. And we're going to, our souls, the people here are going to figure out, where am I? Where do I belong? What am I going to do? Where do I want to place my focus, right? So this is another reason why, Debbie and I are getting together every month. It is to keep that clearing these energies, helping all of us through these things that it's just going to be part of our life this year. And as that we can release it for each other, for those around us, for our pets, and we start to raise in vibration at in a higher frequency much sooner, so we can all thrive, not just some thrive.
Yeah.
Right?
What you can do is that grounding exercise that we just did at the very beginning of the show.
Mm-hmm.
If you do that right before you go to sleep, that should help. That will help you to just offload your junk for the day.
Nice.
Just put your worries off to the side, allow it to melt right on off to Mother Earth. And the healing, there again, listen just a little bit further on and you'll get the session that we just did, the energy balancing session that I did today.
Yeah, and sleep will be difficult around eclipses. I don't know if this is something that's always been going on with you, and then solar flares are triggering a lot of sleep issues. I've been up probably at least 3-4 times at 3 in the morning these last weeks.
Up at 3 a.m.
Yeah, it was at 3 a.m. Today I woke up.
Downloads.
I know. I'm getting downloads. It's so cool. And today I woke up. It was 444. I love that. That was so awesome. I was like, thank you. I love that you're here with me. I know, Randy, isn't her amazing? Her energy is amazing.
Oh, that's wonderful. You're welcome, honey. So glad to help.
Oh, and Leah's must be baking. She's using rose water for cookies. What?
Wonderful. Oh, that's wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, that does sound good. Aw, thank you, Randy. We got okay, so Randy's where? You must be on the West Coast. Okay. So, well, we are here, and we will be back probably a month from today, and we're going to talk about energy again next time we come by. Thank you, Debbie, so much for helping everyone get through what they needed to today. It was very, very generous of you. I'm very grateful. Thank you, because I felt a lot going on in me, and I feel a lot lighter now. I should say it like that.
Wonderful. Like I said, the grounding exercise that we did at the beginning is really super helpful. If you're feeling freaked out or stressed out over, and I get it, if you're sensitive to energy, sometimes around the eclipse and on the eclipse day, you might actually start your morning off with that grounding exercise and then do it again after. Because it will help to recenter you if you're sensitive to energy. I went through the 2017 eclipse out here, and it was pretty potent energy-wise. And also, I'm going to say the same thing for your animal friends. Play it out loud for your animal friends as well. So that the same. They're going to be, and be patient around the 8th. Some of your animals are very sensitive to energy. And so if they're freaked out, if they're hiding under the bed, if they're not eating, just be aware that they can feel it. They just don't understand it. And so just give them some compassion around that time as well. Yeah.
It's getting us through, right? This is a spring eclipse season, and then we're going to have a fall eclipse season. But this is removing a lot of the distortion that we as humanity have endured for quite a long time. So we will be back to support everybody energetically. We love you and thank you. And thank you, Judy, for your kindness, and Randy and everyone here. We'll see you next time. Thank you so much, Debbie.
You're welcome. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, guys.